Yo, what's up? You already know who it is, so let's just hurry up and get into this video. Okay, so as most of you guys watching know, Cabby is a character from Inanimate Insanity Invitational and was actually the winner of that season. And yeah, she was pretty cool, I guess. But something a youngin has noticed during my countless ventures across the internet is the fact that people have seemed to find Cabby extremely attractive. I mean, look at how high she is on this I butt tier list. And there are many more examples I could think of people depicting her like she's fine. And I personally don't think that's the case. And in today's video, I'm finna explain why that is. Now, before I get into this, I just want to say I don't think she's chalk. I just don't think she's a valid hear me out. And also remember, this is just my opinion. And if you disagree, that's fine. Okay, now let's get into it. Okay, for one, she just doesn't give off that aura throughout her respective season. Like, I know that's kind of a confusing phrase, but let me explain. You see, everyone that was in that season gives off an aura. Let's look at Kayla for a second. Now, she is objectively a baddie. I mean, just go back to the show and listen to any of her voice lines. She's a baddie and ain't afraid to flaunt it. And of course, we all know about that scene. Oh! So yeah, in general, it's quite easy to see that she's a baddie. But if we look at Cabby for comparison, she just doesn't give off that vibe. She feels a bit too tame. To be a baddie, you gotta stand on business, and Cabby doesn't really do that the way other characters do. So that's why I feel like she doesn't give off that aura. Okay, for two, her build. Now, being a baddie is somewhat reliant on the build. And as I mentioned previously, she was placed shockingly high on this II butt tier list. And she was also placed high on this II breast tier list, which is the inspiration behind the II butt tier list. And I just don't think she has that kind of build, to be honest. Now, before I get into this, let me just say, I'm not saying this because she's disabled. Trust me when I say if there's a will, there's a way. But I just feel as if she doesn't have that kind of build. Now, I don't think she has nothing, but I don't think she could have a rack nor a rump. Because as I said, she doesn't give off those vibes. She feels like she would be built like your average woman, honestly. Not ugly, but also not alluring. And that's okay. But people need to stop acting like she's super attractive. But hey, she's for sure not as chopped as paper. I know that for sure. And well, that's kind of all I had to say. So, in conclusion, Cabby ain't a baddie, and that II butt tier list is one of the funniest things I've seen on X. But other than that, have a nice day, and I'll see you on the flip side.